Hey guys, are there supplements you can take that can help counteract hair loss, maybe even regrow hair? Turns out there are. I'm going to cover them in this video, so let's hop right into it. Now, first of all, when I began to experience hair loss, the worst was when I had metabolic issues. I was doing extreme diets. I was fasting every day. Also had a lot of stress in my life. So one of the common themes that you're going to find with these supplements is that they will help metabolism, growth. They're going to help decrease stress in some cases. So if we can address those things primarily through diet, it's going to help, but these supplements can as well. So first and foremost, let's talk about taurine. Now, taurine is an amino acid. I've done videos on taurine. One of the things it can do is help with anxiety. So there's a decrease in stress component to it. Also, there have been studies that topically it can help provide a shield around the hair follicles, for lack of a better phrase. Second one would be lactoferrin. Now, lactoferrin is what will be in mother's milk in the colostrum. Primarily where we get lactoferrin now is from cow's milk, but it's a glycoprotein, meaning it's a protein with basically a sugar or carbohydrate molecule attached to it. One of the things it does, it binds iron. So if you have too much iron, those sorts of things. The other thing it does is it's shown to help growth regulation. So we've got less stress, shield, we've got growth regulation. So again, was common themes I talked about. These are going to continue to pop up with these supplements. So lactoferrin is a good one. All right. Another one is caffeine. This was actually a caffeine shampoo. I'll include links to some of these studies in the description if you want to go check those out. But it actually showed to be on par with some of the OTC hair loss products. So caffeine shampoo is another option as well. Then we have the B vitamins, okay? Particularly vitamin B3, vitamin B5. These are critical for having a healthy metabolism. So those can be a couple of options. Next, we have cysteine. Now, there is a relationship between cysteine and taurine. One makes the other sort of thing. So there's a very strong component. Now, it's also an amino acid, also signals growth. So again, we're seeing that common thread throughout this. Collagen. I think collagen is one of those supplements I think a lot of people should be using if you're not getting collagen from the more gelatinous cuts of meat. If you can't or don't have access to those, collagen supplement is definitely good as far as structural components to the hair follicle. Next, we have vitamin D. Vitamin D, they have shown that people that supplemented with 5,000 international units a day were able to stop hair loss, not necessarily regrow hair, but those same people, when they added vitamin D to a hair loss product, whether it's OTC or prescription, did actually see any growth in their hair follicles. So that was interesting. Then we have the aspirin, good old acetylsalicylic acid. The compound that they've used is just salicylic acid, which is basically what aspirin is metabolized in your body too. But aspirin is very good for the metabolism. It can lower if you have very high estrogen levels. So a lot of pluses to that. Unless you have a red light. Red light, numerous studies have shown anywhere in the wavelength of 630 to 660 nanometers. So if you're going to buy a red light, that's the range you want to look for. It does take a while. You got to use it regularly for 3 to 6 months. What I like to see is people get some sun exposure, because you'll get the vitamin D and red light wavelengths, which can be beneficial. But if you can, a red light is a good option. There's products out there. I have a link in the description to a red light that I personally use, not for the scalp, but just a regular body red light. But the company makes products specifically for the hair too. Now, one question that people have is like, well, which one should I start with? And the interesting part is very few of these were used alone. Okay, red light has been used alone, but a lot of these are used together. So combination products are very popular and probably the way to go. So there is no one product outside of red light that's probably ideal to be used on its own. And again, what do all these things have in common? Most of them are going to come from a diet that's well-rounded and very nutrient, very mineral, very vitamin dense diets. Okay. You probably, and again, my story is I started experiencing hair loss when I wasn't getting these nutrients. Once I did, it stopped. I haven't focused on regrowing my hair because I don't care that much at this point. But if I did, it would be a combination of these products. So let me know in the comments, guys, other video topics that would be helpful for me to cover. If you want to learn other things like this, I have a free checklist. People have found that very helpful. Just go to my website. I'll get that out to you right away. A lot of things on there to help you live more naturally, look and feel better, regardless of your age, and stay away from drugs and surgery. So some good options there. I hope the video was helpful, guys. See you in the next one.